Hey guys, so in this video, I just want to show a little bit more about what it's like for me working in Tokyo for the next week or so. Some days I don't go out at all, and some days there's a lot of things I have to do. But right now I'm working between Hawaii and Japan. If you just look at my Instagram, it might seem like I'm just traveling around and eating good food, but that's not really the case. So yeah, I'm just hoping that this gives you a little bit more context about what it's like working fully remote between two different countries. So I'm starting off today with a meeting for a proposal that we're working on. So what we do at my company, Tamco X, is we help businesses navigate Japanese culture and localize their digital marketing. We're supposed to pick things up for this company, but their global and APAC teams aren't really on it for Japan specifically. So we're trying to figure out the messaging since the context and the market realities are just so different.
今までのメッセージングとかがわからないね。どんなパフォーマンスとか、どんな広告がうまくできてるとか何もわかんないから。Got another meeting coming up for another client project that I'm on. お疲れ様です。今大阪毎回万博行ってる？いや、いろんなパビリオン行きたかったけど、なんか一日だけ行ってて時間足りなかったね。
After a little bit of catching up, we discuss our B2C client social media plan for the next month. As it often is, their target customers in Japan need to see different content and messages, so we're going over what's coming up. Okay, so it's about 6:30 p.m. I just got out of Shibuya station. Gonna meet up with a friend, but it's been a while since I've done that. Been to Shibuya during peak rush hour on a Friday. 100% do not recommend. Several of us ended up coming out. This is a good spot because everyone gets off work at different times here and they can come whenever they can. It's casual and the pizza is pretty good. Karaoke for Nijikai. All you can drink for 2 hours was about 24,000 yen total. Most of us are from Hawaii originally, so we bothered the staff and had them hook up a phone so we could sing Hawaiian music off YouTube. It's bad weather today. I guess it's okay because there's more work I have to get done. I wanted to start editing a video, but that's not happening. Heading over to my wife's parents' house for dinner today. It's pretty easy to get to from our apartment. Meals here are always good. So tonight we got sashimi, some chopped up aji with miso and ginger, and eggplant, and pressed aji sushi. So today I am in the Kakurazaka area, which is a smaller kind of area, but it's actually known as Little Paris because there's a lot of French influence and cafes and whatnot. But the area looks really Japanese. I am actually meeting with a former student of mine that I taught down in Fukuoka. Haven't seen her in probably at least 10 years, but she recently reached out to me for help for her company's like English titling or naming for a program that they're making. So I realized that she works in marketing and is up in Tokyo, so I'm gonna meet up. Meeting up with friends for dinner. Hokkaido soup curry. So there was a scuffle right outside and looks like some kid was shoplifting from a few stores and someone chased him down and apprehended him. Some unusual excitement. See you in a few months. Just working at home today.
Had some pasta for lunch, and then a meeting with my colleague to discuss a campaign we're planning. ポッドキャスターとか普通にそういう話ができる人使わないといけないかなと思う。
Okay, so today I started off my day with another meeting for the same campaign that I was talking about with my colleague yesterday, kind of just get the details down. Not the easiest campaign to think about. But today I was also supposed to go into the Jimbocho area to do these street interviews. We make these street interview videos for a client. You might have seen them on Instagram before. But because the weather looks like this, it's raining, we decided to not do it today. But I'm still going to go into that area because I have to stop by my parent company's office, which is in Ochanomizu, which is right next to Jimbocho. I gotta take care of some things, so let's head in. Just got done with my tasks that I went in for. This is kind of the area where I was working straight for like several years in Tokyo, and it's become one of my favorite areas because there's just so much good food here. A lot of interesting old bookstores, curry capital of Tokyo. Just a lot of ski and snowboard shops as well. But very interesting place. It is changing a little bit, getting kind of redone and made to be a little bit nicer because it does border a business district. It's close by, but hopefully to keep it a little bit retro for a little while more. But it's a super great area. I just got done with my coffee, did a little bit of work. Honestly, like that's my favorite coffee shop. Pretty much in Tokyo that I've been to. I like cafes as much as the next person, but the thing that I realized is that there's a lot of places that are good, but if I'm to be honest, I don't know, what the difference is between the flavors, aside from the fact that they're good. But this is kind of the only place where I do notice a difference between the beans, like significant difference between the beans. So yeah, it's just really good. I did post that on my food and drink account, Bites and Grinds, and I do post all the places that I like. So if you haven't followed that, definitely check it out and consider following that account as well. But yeah, if you're in the Jimbocho area, definitely recommend stopping by Glitch. So today I am headed to Shibuya to take some pictures. Let's go. Okay, so just got done. I was there with the planner and her colleague, as well as the interviewer and the writer. I'm in charge of photos, and what we're doing is putting together an article for the website of, which is the facility, and in that facility there are a bunch of people working on different projects. So basically just showcasing what they're working on, who they are, what their inspiration is, and so on. I worked on some projects like this before where it's mostly for kind of corporate media, corporate blogs and whatnot, but basically a lot of these companies want to feature the talent that they have, what it's like to work there, and overall it helps them with recruiting or connecting with different partners. Especially in Japan, it has kind of a bad image, right, working here. So showcasing what it's like to actually work at a company can help grow the employer brand in Japan and recruit talent. So I worked on a few projects like that before, but this is the first one that's kind of more about people actually doing their own projects in a facility. So I'm excited to see how it turns out. Spending most of the day preparing for a meeting with the accounting team. Just finished a meeting with the CEO of
my parent company and some accounting personnel on their side. I'm sure everybody who has their own business or company understands this, but having your own business, like before, it was all about what you're good at, what you can sell, and then being able to execute or manage that. But now that I actually am in charge of a company, albeit a small one, it's like at least half of it is maintaining that company rather than actually doing the work. So it's something that I'm still trying to get used to. Add to the fact that parent companies in Japan and mine is based in Hawaii. There's an international aspect to it. There's that aspect of currency exchange and the rate fluctuation and everything. So it's quite a challenge still for me. But yeah, I'm done. I'm never done, but I'm done for the moment. And I'm headed to Shibuya wow, look at these places. Like I'm going to Shibuya for dinner, but I'm walking through the Shoto area. It is a neighborhood in Tokyo between where my place is and Shibuya. And it's known as one of the wealthy areas in Tokyo. Like a lot of politicians, executives, celebrities live here. Like there's some mansions, not in the way Japanese use the term mansion, but like actual big mansions. I looked it up, but the property here on average, I think, is about 50-ish thousand per 3.3 square meters or something like that. So it's definitely a nice area, but let's go get some dinner.
I hope this gives you a small glimpse into a realistic week of mine working remotely while in Tokyo. Not as exciting as just traveling, of course, but I do get to leave my desk more compared to when I'm working in Hawaii. But what do you think? Did working here fit what you had in mind? Let me know in the comments, and like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.